I don't really think we need to look at these two teams because we've kind of seen them a million times. Let's look at the new Frankenstein teams they made up. And after our Sonic 06 loading screen, hello everybody, I'm Garrula64 and welcome back to Sonic World. Today we're checking out Team Sonic racing teams in Sonic World because I didn't feel like doing anything else today. So first up, we've got Team Vector, or at least that's what the wiki calls it, and it's very insulting to me that they would name the team after Vector when we have Silver and Blaze on the same team. But you know, I'm sure neither of them actually cared what the team was called, and I'm sure Vector was just very eager to put himself in charge because, you know, he's the big detective. He probably needs to have that self-validation, or else maybe he'd be very upset. Not really sure. But as we've seen Silver before, he's got a bunch of psychic abilities. He's like the flight type of the team, and that's pretty much it. We got the psychic knife, we got the psychokinesis, we've got the teleport dash, and I think it acts as a homing attack, maybe? Yeah, a little bit. It's a little strange, you kind of gotta be close to them to use it. Like, I wouldn't use it to get across these gaps or anything, I would just fly. Because, you know, that's how you do. But fortunately, we do have Blaze, who does have a kind of double jump and homing attack. But, you gotta be close to enemies again, or else she'll do like a little double jump, and then you just die. And I guess cats don't like water, so you probably don't want that to happen. So I'm not really sure what our best bet at getting across that chasm is, because this game sometimes just, it really be like that sometimes. Like, depending on what characters you pick, you might not actually be able to finish some of the stages. So please don't get stuck on invisible walls, that's not cool. Silver's probably our best bet here. We have enough flight time to reach that just barely. But let's go over to Vector now, see what he can do. He's pretty much Vector from Sonic Heroes. He's the power type. He's got himself the mouth punch, which is a weird thing to call spitting bubbles at someone. I don't think Wart called it that in Mario Brothers 2, but you know, whatever. Then we have musical blow. Again, I don't know, Vector is probably coming up with these names himself, that's why they're so awkward. But he's also got his little bubble blow technique that he does in Sonic Heroes, which is great. Sonic World just, it lets you play your character and have fun, and that's a great time in my opinion. As long as you don't like having too much fun, because sometimes things are a little weird. But anyway, moving on. Alright, and I'd like to point out real quick that this team is not called Team Big. Probably for the same reason that Vector didn't, you know, allow the team to be called anything else. Amy's probably very much in charge. But right now, we have fatalities. We also have Amy, Big, and Omochao. And I elected to bring Omochao with me because I thought he'd be more fun than having a regular Chao. So Amy's a speed-type character, except she's got kind of like a Blaze thing going on, where she's got a double jump, not just the default homing attack. Big, of course, is our power-type character, and that was a very graceful fall he had just now. He can swing his umbrella, he can Froggy poison. Where is Froggy? Froggy's with us too. Froggy is gigantic. Froggy is almost the size of Amy. Froggy is the size of Amy! What is he feeding this frog? That's scary. You know what else is scary? Omochao is scary. Look at Omochao's move list. Silent Palm, Spiritual Form, Heaven's Justice. Like, I don't want to mess with this guy at all, let me tell you. I don't know what the deal with him is, but like, every time he makes... You know what, you're not gonna shove this boy off the ledge and kill him. He's not gonna roll like that. He's gonna roll like this on the stage. Yeah, like, Omochao is actually really funny in this game. Like, all his sound clips are really goofy. Like, they're really out of place. Like sometimes when you change to him, he says, like... Let me see if I can get it. Just makes a lot of weird, out-of-place clips. But, you know, it's a mod, so... Can't really expect perfect voice clips, especially from Omochao, but... I just find that really humorous, that he just says things like, "You're making me mad," and then he comes at you with something called Spiritual Form and Heaven's Justice. Like, okay, I think I don't want to make this thing mad, because it could clearly smite me. Omochao is God. I don't know if we all knew that, but now we knew. And I think we should probably be careful. But yeah, I don't really understand the team of Amy, Big, and Chao. Because some people were like, oh, Cream isn't in the game anymore for... That Amy just... I don't know what was happening with Amy there for a sec, but people were like, oh, Cream can't drive, she's too young. And it's like, oh yes, but these three small animals in the robot can drive. It's like, yes, I can suspend my disbelief for them, but not for the rabbit. I don't know, I don't really care about Team Rose that much. It's just Amy, Big, and Omochao. I'm honestly really cracked up about the fact that they put Omochao in a playable role, maybe for the first time. And then people were like, Orbot and Cubot would be a bad idea for Eggman's team. It's like, yeah, but we have Omochao for Amy's team. That wasn't a bad idea. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people dislike Omochao a bit, don't they? But yeah, no, that's Team Rose. And, I don't know, they're a strange bunch in this game, let me tell you. And now the new team on the block, we've got Team Eggman, Team Robotnik, whatever you want to call it. We got Metal Sonic, we got Dr. Eggman, and we've got Zavik. I'm not a huge fan of Zavik. I don't like him. I made a video about why I don't like him. I'll put that in a card and in the description as well, if you want to see it. I mean, if you like Zavik, maybe don't watch the video, but I don't know, if you like me, maybe watch the video. It's part of this new batch of content I'm trying to push out where I make videos with actual scripts and jokes and stuff. Hello, Sonic World. It's been a while. But yeah, that's there if you want to watch it. But yeah, so this was kind of one of the more confusing teams, I guess, because people were like, why Zavik? And I was like, why Zavik? But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Probably just won't play as that team, or I'll use the custom feature to have Eggman on a team with someone else. Maybe I'll put, like, I'll do Metal Sonic, Dr. Eggman, and Omochao. Because Omochao is clearly evil, and I fear him. So he should be on the villain team. I mean, let's be honest, Omochao's pretty much a villain. Have you ever seen Omochao in Sonic 1? Or that whole, like, Sonic 1 Omochao edition, whatever it's called? That game makes me question some things. Definitely whether or not Omochao should be considered a good guy. But yeah, also, one thing I love about this Eggman character in this game is that if you hold the A button and float, your partners just kind of cling to the back of his legs, like some kind of mama creature sheltering its young. But clearly these things are not Eggman's young, because Zavik is a pretty beefy boy. I feel like he's probably been around for a while. I wonder who Zavik's mama is. I don't think I care, actually, now that I think about it. But anyway, speaking of Zavik, he's got these cool fire powers. And by cool, I mean these rip-off fire powers. Sorry, delving back into the abyss and the whole I don't like Zavik thing. But anyway, what else does Zavik do? Zavik gets me a game over! Come on, Zavik, step up your game. So Zavik is basically Knuckles otherwise. He can glide, he can climb, and when he climbs, he just kind of walks up and down things, which is really hilarious. And let's see, what else he got? He's got the fireballs, and he's got the uppercut, but that's more like a... Wow! That's more of a, I'm gonna jump in the air and die move. I'm not even doing this on purpose. This is just a thing that's happening. I'm so sorry, Zavik. Not really, but like, you know, I at least feel something. I feel like a sense of human compassion, even though you're not human. Regardless, I mean, that flight's pretty overpowered, but I guess the same can be said for any power-type character that gets a good jump in. And the model's pretty good, I guess. I don't know if that's ripped right from Lost World or right from Forces, but... yeah, no, I really don't know. But all the models and stuff, the mods, I mean, will be in the description as usual if you want to try them out. Make these little teams yourself. However you see fit, you could make some Frankenstein teams yourself. In fact, in the comments, if you've made it this far into the video, what kind of Frankenstein abomination teams would you put together for Team Sonic Racing? Because Sega's having a ball with that kind of thing. So I think that's going to be all I wanted to show off for today. So if you like this video and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, follow my Twitter, and join the Discord to keep up with more Sonic World and other things that aren't Sonic World, because I do a lot of things. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to my current sponsors, whomst are currently loading. We have Nick46, we have Jaded Indolent, Silva PhD, Bob the Hedgehog Gamer, Game Masters, Cringe Channel, Cosmic Mushroom, Lucas Tallman, Nico the Person, Mitron, Kenneth Gutierrez, Knuckles Channel 3 Knuckles, Henry S., Rob Morrison, Mega Trafficone, Creative, and Mike TGC. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring, it really means a lot. If you have any interest in becoming a sponsor yourself, please make sure to check out the link in the description for more information and all the benefits, such as being shouted out at the end of every single video and stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.